Alright guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be looking at some terribly designed websites. I hope you guys know that I design websites, and I thought it would be good to just react to some terribly designed websites. I know that a lot of you are still learning how to make websites and possibly want to set up your own, so feel free to just watch this video. Let me know what you guys think of these websites as well. So we're going to start out with this one, the Big Ugly Website. I'll go back up to the top. So guys, this is the Big Ugly Website. You can find it pretty easily on Google. Just search up the Big Ugly Website and it's the first thing that comes up. Firstly, all of the text on this looks terrible. There's a random F up here. It's just not well organized, and all the pictures aren't loading. Obviously there is something wrong with the code in this website. There's multiple things that I would improve obviously with this website. It's meant to look like this to be a good example of what you actually shouldn't do with websites. The other thing is the colors just don't work very well. Often a lot of people use colors that they think look good when they don't really actually look that great together. So I hope you guys have learned something from this website, that you should obviously make sure that your sources look good and that your images look good. And I'll be teaching you guys how to set up those websites a little bit later on in this channel. And the next one is this one. We'll go back up to the top. I was looking through these before just to look at them. This one looks a little bit better than the last one. Obviously it's a little bit more organized. It has a nice bar up here that has options for people to look at and just learn a little bit more about this business. The one thing is that a lot of it has some different verbiage that possibly people don't know. I'm guessing that if you're looking for a car, you might be looking at this stuff, but for me personally, if I were looking at this, I would be like, what the heck is going on here? There's the cookies thing right here, so you can just click OK. The one thing is it only has 12 reviews. This business has 12 reviews, so I don't know how credible this business actually is based on just 12 reviews. And each of these pictures up here looks about the same, just different colors put onto each car. And obviously these are different models of different cars. But the thing is, it just doesn't look good. Like the pink and blue does not look good. These paisleys in the back make it look so busy. This right here, this form actually looks pretty alright. I think it could improve a little bit by making the pink go away completely and just keeping it all blue. So I would say do that and just change it to be blue. As we come down here, these themes just really contrast. And it just doesn't look good because it pops out so much at your eyes that it kind of overwhelms you. And then it has all these brands that you can just browse by. So let's go into one, Toyota. And it does load fairly quickly. The one thing though I would say is that the photos all look very photoshopped. And obviously that could be the style of the person who's selling these cars, but it just doesn't look good. There's no backdrop or anything natural to make it seem like it's actually real. And this next one is a mess. It's a lot worse than the last one. It's kind of similar to this one where there's just text and pictures, but the pictures actually did load in this one, which is good. First off, I don't understand what this man is doing right here. That might be the owner, just a sketch of him. He's also right here. But the thing is, this is just so disorganized that you can't really focus on just one thing the whole time. Like it's like, oh, there's this, and all of a sudden there's a tank over here. Oh, look, this random three-wheel thing, three-seater as well apparently. The telescope. There's just all this different stuff. There's obviously in a different language. I don't really understand it, but you can kind of tell what the products are by looking at them. The thing is, it's just super busy. Like a random Star Wars thing over here, and then all of a sudden there's a watch over here. So overall, like, this is pretty messy, pretty busy, and that's just something you don't want. You want to kind of guide people's eyes with the website so that they get to the end point that you want them to get to. This last one is a pretty basic website. It's nothing too special. Obviously it has very minimal work put into it. This picture right here doesn't look the best. Obviously it's got a nice Star Wars theme to it, but the text and the lightsaber things that they're selling, the blinkies, they just don't look good on this picture. Maybe get some better quality pictures of the blinkies and make it look a little bit better. See, now this is a pretty good picture, and I think that's what they put here as well. but they just made it so the contrast is a lot more so that they stand out. And obviously you do want your product to stand out, but not this much that it just looks terrible. So overall, I think this website is one of the better ones that we're looking at today. Obviously it's not this one where it's just got text and the pictures won't load, stuff like that. But overall, this website is pretty simple. It does have a nice little chat bar over here, which is pretty slow. Let's see what it does when we start a new conversation. Okay, so it does have a way to capture your information and stuff like that. So that's pretty good, and it has pretty good reviews as well. I'm not sure about how good those reviews are. Let's look. 131 reviews. That's not bad. The one thing is these videos don't look like they relate at all to the business. They just look like a bunch of memes from TikTok. But yeah, those are some websites that I thought just looked terrible, that could be improved. I think there's a lot of improvements that could be made. Obviously this one isn't really looking for much improvement. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to know more about how to make some pretty good websites, just put in the comments down below. I don't want an ugly website, and I'd be happy to send you a link to how you can actually get your website fixed. But yeah, let me know guys down in the comments what you thought of these websites as well. Let me know what you think about the contrast of this website, all these different things, like any design elements that you think could be improved on these websites. I would love to hear you guys' feedback. But that'll be all for today. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I'll see you guys next time.